planted the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Defusing.
As you can see here, the suspect here is going to be making his way over here towards long. His name is currently Bell for some reason, probably just a bug. Seems like he knows that Kiwi's there with the way he's peeking, especially since Kiwi's holding from an off angle like that. I mean, I could understand him trying to do a little jiggle peek for the tree here, but obviously he was pushed up past that, and that he knew he was there is a little bit suspicious. Okay, a little bit more than just a little bit suspicious. Just kind of waiting back for his teammate to try to do something. One guy's able to take down his teammate in connector, and the suspect's going to be hunting him down and seeing if he can take him down from behind. Just making it look so easy with these wall hacks. Either way, able to take down Ostrich as well, and that's just going to leave Vulture, who's over at the A site. Should be able to take this site no problem, plant that bomb. Looking at Vulture through the wall, Vulture's going to start his rotation, making his way up towards heaven. Suspect's going to peek out right onto him, misses the shot though, and Vulture actually does connect. Takes him down to 34 HP though. And able to finish off Vulture. Alright, he's going to be making his way over here towards the B site. Kiwi is holding that door, and the suspect is hesitant, opens the door up, waiting, seeing if anyone's going to push aggressive. And now the suspect's going to peek out. Seems like he's ignoring Kiwi right there. Does spot out his head, finally able to take him down, and able to take down Flamingo as well. Given what we've seen earlier, it really does look like he's been walling, so I'm not entirely sure if he was just trying to play it off right there, or maybe he turned off the wall hacks. Alright, the suspect is over here holding Monster with a deagle. It looks like 3 of his teammates have Negevs, and 3 of the terrorists have MAC-10s. They're pushing aggressive here. Takes down Kiwi. The one teammate that had an AUG went down. He's able to pick up that gun, holding the door. One guy on the other side of the door, just kind of waiting for him to push through. Looks like Ostrich is holding it, but I don't think he's going to come back and make his way through it.
Counter-terrorists win.
It looks like the terrorists are over there towards Playground and Fountain, working their way up towards the A site. The suspect has decided to rotate over, and is backing up his teammates over here towards Bathroom. It looks like he's going to start rotating off and making his way back over here towards the B site. Now the bomb is going through connector, so this might be a very good call. And his teammates are going to find themselves in a 3v3 situation, and you're going to have to retake that A site. One guy up close here. Goes right before the guy peeks out. One more guy over here to the right. Able to hit a nice flick shot to take him down. And Kiwi's on the other side of the dice boxes here. It looks like the suspect's going to finish him off as well with a headshot. Alright. Zebra's able to take down 2, and the suspect's making his way to go back him up over here at Bathrooms. Diamond's able to take down Zebra. Suspect's watching over to the left, watching over to the right. Doesn't look like he knows exactly where he is, but he does. One more guy pushing his way up here from the steps, and the suspect's able to take him down as well. That's just going to leave one final terrorist alive over at the A site. Only problem is he doesn't have the bomb. Last terrorist making his way up from Bathrooms. Suspect seems to know he's coming up. Suspect's holding the angle. Looking on the wrong side, actually following him a little bit through the wall, looked like. Gonna flick over and hits the shot over towards Kiwi. Earlier on, he was definitely far more blatant with the wall hacks. It was obvious then, and I'm definitely gonna be reporting it, but he is trying to hide it a lot more now. Suspect's gonna be pushing up long, this time looking over here towards Party. Diamond is over there on the left-hand side. And the way that he waited a while to scope that gun makes it look like he knows that guy's there through the wall. Able to take down Diamond, and there are still 3 terrorists alive here. Looks like one is AFK though in spawn, and the other guy's back there with the bomb trying to figure out what he's going to do, knowing that he's now in a 1v5 situation.
Incendiary out.
Suspect throws a flash over here from short pipe, pushing his way up, does spot out Flamingo, hits a nice flick shot onto him, still has 1 terrorist remaining over here above the ladder. The suspect here is going to be pushing up, yeah, he's right over there above the ladder, just kind of holding, and the suspect here is going to take him down from behind. Alright guys, time for the Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this. We'll start from the bottom and make our way up to the top. Minor disruption griefing. I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. It didn't look like he was griefing his teammates and trying to lose this game on purpose. Make our way up to other external assistance. We didn't see any kind of anti-aim or bunny hop script, so I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. Make our way up to vision assistance early on. This was incredibly blatant. As the game went on, it obviously became a little bit less blatant as he was trying to hide it, but overall I'm going to have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt on this one. Make our way up to aim assistance. Was he using aim assistance, or was the only assistance coming from the vision assistance? Obviously, he was trying to play it off like he didn't know where people were, trying to look over to the right side and then flick over to the left side to try to take these guys out as they were peeking out on him. And he was hitting a lot of pretty good shots. Is this because he could see them through the wall and was premeditating these flick shots? And that was making them easier for him because he was already, thinking of, I know where this guy is, I know how far I need to move my mouse, and I'm just going to make it look like he's catching me off guard. Or was it something else? I think it was an acting job. And overall, I'm going to have to go with insufficient evidence here. It may have been an aim lock, but it was definitely a vision assistance that was helping him with that aim as well. And because of that, there was nothing that really looked too shady about his aim other than the fact that he was using that vision assistance. Anyways, guys, let's move on to case number 2. And here we are on case number 2. As you can see, it is Wingman. The suspect's looking at the ground and hopping his way around. I believe this is a form of anti-aim, but we obviously haven't seen too much going on right now, and maybe he's just messing around. Looks like Robin's going to take down Robin here, and we have about 40 seconds remaining in this warm-up. Robin's just going to continuously jump off, and yeah, it's definitely some kind of anti-aim. This is way too unnatural for the movement. Going to take some shots at the ground, and not quite able to connect with Rattle, but it looks like Rattle on the other team is full-on blatantly cheating as well, and just shooting them through the wall. Alright guys, I think we've had plenty of evidence for Rattle to get reported. Shame we can't do that. And it looks like the suspect here is locking on this guy through the wall, finally able to take down Canary and takes down Rattle. That's going to give us plenty of evidence to report the suspect, so let's move on to the end of this case. As for mid-disruption aim assistance, this is a full-on rage bot, so evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for vision assistance, this is a full-on rage bot, so evident beyond reasonable doubt. And other external assistance, this is a full-on rage bot, so evident beyond reasonable doubt. Alright guys, minor disruption griefing, I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to case number 3. And here we are on case number 3. As you can see here, the suspect's got 14 kills and 85% headshot percentage. This is only the 11th round. Looks like the terrorists are making their way over here towards the A site. Got some pretty impressive stats here, but it looks like Beta's the one that's actually pushing through and taking down most of them. He is able to clean up the last 2. Nice transfer onto McCaw. And that round's going to go to the counter-terrorists. Alright, so what do we have here? It looks like maybe his entire team is cheating, but they are very aggressive on the terrorists. Then again, maybe the other team is just highly mismatched. Right now, the suspect here hasn't really done anything too suspicious except for that spray transfer, but that guy sort of just ran into it. One guy outside of A main here, and the suspect's going to pull his knife. Here's some footsteps. Going to try to get up behind him, going for the knife kill and able to take down Shark. Nice hops there, but not really able to keep it consistently enough for me to say it's a B-hop script. To make his way back over here towards stairs, he's able to spot out a bunch of them. And he's just going to sit over here and spray them down as Beta takes down one, and he gets an assist on him as well as killing another one. Looks like Bot Heron's holding that left-hand side. The suspect here is going to throw a flashbang, and it looks like he's going to back off of it. Looks like he wanted to go for an aggressive peek. Beta's able to take down Heron, and Beta's able to take down McCaw. So what do we have going on here, guys? Is this just a higher skill level group of players against a lower skill level group of players? Or is this a group of cheaters against a lower skill level group of players? Suspect here is taking some shots over here towards this wall. Not entirely sure why he's doing that. Maybe he can see them through the wall. That's a possibility. But then again, maybe he's just spamming the wall for some reason. Looks like he doesn't really have to do much of anything. His teammates are just pushing aggressive and able to take down the terrorists. And he's just going to be making his way around the map. Now, he is hitting a couple hops here and there, but definitely not consistently enough for me to think it's a bunny hop script. And as for his aim and, his knowledge of where players are, it doesn't seem overly suspicious either. Gonna be making his way over here towards the B site, making his way up catwalk. There's a couple hops, but once again, not enough. Looks like the terrorists just keep going back over to the A site. And the suspect doesn't even see anything because his teammates are able to take everyone down. They're gonna be making their way over towards the A site. 4 CTs playing A, 1 playing mid, no one really playing B. The mid guy's rotating over towards B. Pyramid's able to take down 2 of them. Suspect's gonna push in through Palace here. And Cyclone's taking a shot towards Frog. Pyramid's able to take him down as well. Pyramid just going off. Last guy over there at the B site, and the suspect's going hunting. Making his way over here towards Window. One guy in Market. Looks like he knows he's going to be coming through and not quite there yet. Does spot him out going through the window. Looks like he's going to try to hunt him down. Follows on the other side. Pulls his knife out. seeing if the other guy will do a knife battle with him, but it looks like Beta's gonna take him down with some dualies from Catwalk instead. Looks like the suspect and his teammates, for the most part, are making their way up middle. Bomb is over there on A main, gets taken down, and they do have control right now. One guy in CT spawn, the suspect's gonna reposition, make his way over here behind him into CT spawn, and see if he can take down Heron from behind. Let's see if Heron will be wise onto this. Looks like he has absolutely no idea though. Suspect's able to tap him once, taps him twice, and finishes him off. Gonna be pushing into the site, and pulls out that Negev. What will he be able to do with this? One guy pushing out, gonna duck down, he heard the footsteps, and maybe that's why he ducked, pulling out the dualies. And yeah, I mean, this is a definite mismatch here. Heron's able to take down Cyclone, Pyramid's gonna take down Heron, and Frog's gonna take down Pyramid. Suspect is making his way behind the guys over at the A site. Does a little bit of damage to Frog, but Frog's able to take him down to 7 HP. That Molly's gonna come in. He misses his smoke, but actually it lands good. And gonna throw a flash here to prevent anyone from pushing up on him. Starts spraying at him through the wall and gets taken down. Alright guys, time for the Overwatch resolution, and we don't really have too much to work off of here. As for Major Disruption aim assistance, I don't think he was using any form of aim assistance, so I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. I'm going to skip vision assistance, and we're going to come back to that in a moment. Make our way down to Major Disruption other external assistance. We didn't see any bunny hop script. He did hit a couple of hops here and there, but not consistently enough for me to report this. So I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. As for griefing, he wasn't technically griefing his teammates. They were just winning by an extreme margin, and they were all just kind of running at them, trying to freely kill them, and thought this game would be over in a flash. So I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. Alright, as for vision assistance, we didn't have many rounds to determine this. Obviously, he was able to kill those two guys coming up from A main. Nice little second kill on that second guy with a little spray transfer there. And of course, he was taking shots at them through the wall from CT spawn. But that does not necessarily mean he could see them through the wall. He might have just been shooting at the wall and looking at the recoil of the deagle or something. I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, he wasn't taking it too seriously by this point. Now, when he was flanking from CT spawn, it looked like he might have been looking at the guy through the wall to see if that guy was going to turn around. He did hear him shooting, he never saw any bullet tracers coming towards him, and he pursued him and finally took him down. Again, not enough evidence there either. And of course, that very last round, they're all pushing over here towards A main where his teammates are coming up from, and he's shooting them from behind. Nothing too suspicious about that until he throws the flashbang and starts spraying at this guy through the wall that's on the right-hand side. So maybe he was using a vision assistance, but wasn't evident beyond reasonable doubt. And the problem here is I'm going to have to go with insufficient evidence. While it was a very one-sided affair, I just didn't see enough from this guy to say that it is vision assistance beyond reasonable doubt. And that's really what it comes down to. I have to be 100% confident that this guy was using a vision assistance, and in this case, it just wasn't quite there. Anyways, guys, that's today's 3 cases. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.